What's up, everyone? My name is Ace10.
And I'm Decoy.
And welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We are here in Gerudo Town because in the last episode we finally finished the Divine Beast Tamer's trial, that one-hit Obliterator trial. That was really, really awesome, right?
It was pretty intense.
Yeah. So we were just here doing a couple of random things. I sold actually a lot of stuff. As you can see, my rupee total is now over 10,000, just ever so slightly. Once we finished that trial, in the last episode, I said that we were going to head over to the Gerudo Desert.
Yep.
And do a couple more things, because this is the next sort of part of the Champions Ballad that we're going to do. But there are a couple of... we want to explore the desert a little bit more, you know, because we haven't really explored that much. You know, we did the Divine Beast, and that was about it. But there is a lot to this desert that...
this desert is huge.
Definitely. Yeah, so what we're going to do in this episode is kind of explore around a little bit first, and then we'll handle the actual Champions Ballad stuff in the next episode. But not to worry. The rest of the Champions Ballad is going to be kind of like that. I'm going to structure it where we're going to do a couple of miscellaneous things in one episode, and then in a separate second episode we're going to actually do the Champions Ballad stuff.
Awesome.
Yep.
I'm just checking the list off,
That's
one
right.
at a time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me open up the map real quick. We're heading to the northwest. Doesn't look like there's much out here. It looks like just a big barren desert, but there are actually a couple of things out, like, in the wasteland, I guess you could say.
And they're virtually on the edge of the map, too, so...
And as you can see, it's there's a bit of a snowstorm happening. That is causing our... like, you see the mini-map in the bottom right, it's now, like, kind of like snow, and we can't see anything at all. So, we're kind of lost. We can't even dash. Or, I mean, we can dash. We can't warp. We can't fast travel. So you're kind of stuck here until you can find your way out, and it can be a little scary getting, lost.
Yeah, you get in here, it's like going into any of the dark areas. It's like, what do I do?
Oh my god, that scared me. Anyway, but we can see these statues holding swords. They're kind of pointing the way to something. Yeah, so what we're going to do is actually go
follow the statues?
Yeah, we're going to follow them, and you can actually use magnesis on the weapons that they're holding and take them, but we're not going to do that. We'll let them hold their weapons.
Is this a Leviathan skeleton?
I don't
Something
think so.
big. It may not be, yeah.
See, she's
big, whatever it is.
That
way, yep.
Alright, Mr. Sans... What's going on, Sanseal? We might have to walk
stuck?
from here. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to walk from here. Okay.
Oh,
No
you can hear
worries.
the wind.
Yeah, right? Sounds awesome.
It does.
Alright, here's another statue. Looks like she's pointing kind of a similar direction, right over here.
Is that another giant skeleton? Oh, it's a shrine,
Right here,
too.
it is a giant skeleton, but yeah, underneath it is a shrine. Pretty awesome.
Alright, another place to travel to.
Yeah. This is the Kimba Zeus Shrine. Alright, it was a little difficult to find, but hopefully what's inside is not going to be that difficult. Alrighty, and this one is a delayed puzzle. I guess at this point I can not wear my disguise, so we'll switch back into regular clothes. Oop. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, good. I didn't hear the switch sound when I put my headband on, so I was wondering. Alright, so we've got this metal ball that's flying back and forth. We're going to need to grab it.
Is it an energized? It looks energized.
It is, yeah. It's got like a little battery inside of it, and I think we'll need to bring it over to that switch. So... I think we can either use magnesis to grab it, but we might be out of range. So instead what I like to do is freeze it with stasis, and then just unfreeze it and it'll fall right down. So that's pretty simple. There is going to be a chest over here. So what we'll do is, let's put it on the other side of this fence here. There's going to be another orange switch that we can activate. Here we go. And let's not let it hit us on the way down.
That would hurt.
Yep. Cool, we get a Moonlight Scimitar. Durability up, so...
I like those swords.
Yeah, I think we were fighting Thunderblight Ganon with that during that boss fight.
Yep.
I think we broke a couple of them. Alright, in any case, all we need to do is just bring that over to this switch. That'll open the way out. And this shrine is as good as done. Not too bad, huh?
No, this one's pretty straightforward.
Alright, let's go and grab our spirit orb and be on our way.
Woohoo!
Awesome, that gives us spirit orb number 4, so we have enough for another stamina vessel. We're not going to grab it just yet. And that notification said that it's getting extra hot, so...
Ooh, we're going to put on your Vo outfit.
It's no better occasion than to try our Desert Vo outfit, right?
Right?
And yeah, take a look at that thermometer on the bottom right. It's getting really hot, but we have a lot of heat resistance. That's pretty awesome.
That is good.
Yep.
Well, you can also put on a frost sword, but...
That is true, yeah. Let's go ahead and try that. So this frost blade
should bring the temperature down quite a bit.
It does bring our temperature down, so you don't need to have the Desert Vo armor on all the time.
I think Link looks good in it, so...
Yeah. Anyways, we do have enough for another stamina vessel, but we're not going to grab that just yet. We're going to keep heading to the south here, along this, I guess, western edge of the desert here. This land out in the distance, we won't be, like those ruins, we could go to the ruins, but we won't be able to go too much past that.
Yeah, I think the ruins are virtually on the edge of the map.
Yes, so we won't really be able to get that far. But this skeleton ribcage looks pretty awesome. I wonder if there might be something on top of it. Let's see if we can get up there.
Well, I remember reading in the reviews and everybody says search under every rock, look at everything closely.
Oh yeah, these Koroks are hiding everywhere, aren't they?
I don't remember if there's one up here.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
there is something up there.
There is something up here.
It was really quick in the video. You might not have caught it, but there it is, sparkling right there. Cool. All right. If nothing, this gives us a nice vantage point to see where we're going to go next. And I need to be careful about when I hit A. There we go. We want to make sure it says examine. There we go. All right. Sweet. All right. Let's head. Looks like there's another sandstorm out there in the distance, huh?
Oh yeah, there is.
Yep. Yeah, so I didn't mention this, but after we completed that shrine, that dispersed the sandstorm. So now, it's clear. We can fast travel.
The map works.
Yeah, we can fast travel from it if we want to. So that's nice. I think you actually have to go in the shrine and complete it before the sandstorm goes away. So...
Yeah, you can't just activate it.
Yeah, although if you do activate it and escape the sandstorm, I think you can fast travel to the shrine. You just can't fast travel from it. Anyways, so... You know what I should have done? I should have cooked some hasty meals. I don't know if I have any. No, I don't. That would have increased our movement speed. So that would have made getting across the desert a little bit easier, but...
Yeah, but he's doing it in style.
I guess so, yeah. At least during the hot part of the day.
Right.
Is that a magnetic? It is not a magnetic chest. Okay, so I think we got surprised. Yeah.
Octorok or Rock.
Yeah, Octorok, with the treasure chest on its head. I think we got surprised by one of those in one of the recent episodes.
Yeah, we did.
Yep, so you can check to make sure if they're real or not by pulling your magnesis out. And if they don't highlight that pink color, then it's fake.
Damn, Octoroks.
Anyway, so I think we're getting close to, let's see. Yeah, that sandstorm's out in the distance there. It's getting really close to us.
It's gonna blow in any moment.
Yeah, right. Oh, we see that swimming under the... Oh, look at that. Toruma
It's
Dunes
big, whatever.
Malduga.
Oh,
and we got a Lizalfos too. I want to stasis him. There we go. A little trouble with the controls there. Yeah, let's use our new scimitar. Why not?
Protection is now ready to roll.
That was a quick recharge. Wow. It recharged and I was able to use it right away. Alright, so that was a little messy, but whatever.
I do not like those guys.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, cool. See, we didn't quite get the picture there, but yeah, that is a Molduga.
These things remind me of those floating whales in Skyward Sword.
Oh yeah, Levias, the flying whale.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy will just come towards anything that's on the sand, so what you want to do is like set a bomb there. It'll chew up the bomb, and just go ahead and explode it. I want to get a picture of this guy.
That'll give you an upset stomach.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what these guys are modeled after, but anyway, let's use our Urbosa's Fury. Why not? That does an insane amount of damage. All right, once he gets back upright, you're gonna want to get some distance because he's gonna twirl around. If you're too close to him, he will twirl around, and it will hurt a lot. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is grab a bomb arrow. That will stun him again and give us another chance to do some wax on him.
Beautiful.
And Urbosa's Fury is nice. It just takes down his health, doesn't it?
It does.
Yep. Alright, let's grab one more bomb arrow. It should be all we need to do. Alright, this guy is toast.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Alright. Yeah, those guys can be really scary, but they drop a lot of stuff.
That they do.
Yep, so they drop fins. A sturdy fin obtained from a Molduga. It can be used to make elixirs, but there may be someone willing to trade for it. Okay. And guts as well. A giant organ obtained from a Molduga. This invaluable ingredient is hard to come by, and its use is shrouded in mystery. Well, it's certainly mysterious to us. I'm not sure what we can use them for. Except making elixirs, of course, but they even drop treasure chests, which usually have weapons or shields in them. Oh, cool! I think this is the first time we've seen a royal bow. Nice! Alright, so that is, I think, one of the most powerful bows in the game. And a royal claymore, which I think we've seen before. But may as well take it, because that's a really nice sword. Alright, let's see, what are we going to drop here? This boomerang is useless.
That and you got two broadswords, so...
Alright, I want to open the chest. There we go. Okay.
Very nice.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, that's really cool. Alright, well, let's check this out. This looks a little interesting. Of course, we don't really want to deal with this Lizalfos, but I think we're going to have to. Looks like it's another electric variety. Oh, we don't want to get electrocuted. Oh, we are just outside of them.
Just outside of it.
Yeah. Alright, a couple more hits, he should be done. Alright, I think he just dropped a Knight's Broadsword. We'll just leave that there. Alright, but there is...
Oh, pedestals for flame.
Yeah, so there's these torches that... one of them, I think, is lit. No, that one's not lit either. I don't think any of them are lit, really. I thought there was one. There should be 4, I think.
I see 3 of them, unless the other one's like behind this.
Let's see. Let's see if we can light this one from far away. Oh, look at that.
Nice shot.
All right. Yeah, so there's one right there, and then I think the last one's over that way. All right, so let me grab a different bow here. Let's do the Phrenic bow, because that one lets us shoot pretty straight. There we go. Let's light our arrow, and I think there's our torch. Cool.
Beautiful. 2 for 2.
Yeah, and our last torch is right over there. So we need to do one more here. All right, perfect.
Here it comes.
Yeah, so that will actually unlock a shrine. It'll make a shrine appear. Awesome. Alright. Alright, so this is going to be the Thokeyu Shrine. Alright, let's go inside. Alrighty, and this one is just a blessing. I guess the hard part was trying to figure out that the torches needed to be lit. And we get a golden bow for that. It's alright, I guess. Let's see. Bow is engineered to strike distant targets. So I guess that's kind of like the Phrenic bow. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if we've ever had a golden bow in this game yet, but yeah, let's go ahead and use it, I guess, because it looks kind of neat. Alright, and it's a common Zelda thing to light the torches to see to make stuff appear. So I guess it's kind of referencing an older Zelda games by doing that.
Oh, making that, yes.
Yep. Anyway, let's go ahead and collect our Spirit Orb and head back up to the top. Perfect, and we see Vonneboris out in the distance. That's looking awesome right there. Alright, so there is more stuff down south. There is that sandstorm that's off in the distance, so it must be hiding something, you know, because that other sandstorm had a shrine inside of it,
And then
right?
there was that area over I think it was just west of the plateau that had the rainstorm. It was hiding something. Seems like there's always these storms or sandstorms that hide something.
That big thunderstorm?
Yeah, that's
kind of
it.
like by the Ridgeland Tower, I think.
Yeah, that
okay,
one.
yeah. Yeah, there might be something hidden in that one too, so we'll have to check that out.
And you got the Korok Forest area. If you go in there wrong, it's all
right.
shrouded in fog.
Yep. Yeah, and you can almost see it almost looks like a skull. Like what looks like a monster camp almost straight ahead of us. So, let's see if we can kind of venture off to the side here. Well, not too far off to the side, there's a Lizalfos there. But we don't want to run straight into the monster camp.
Get past him, should be able to veer off.
I think so, yeah. Alright, and... Oh, did you see that? These three cacti?
3 in a row, yep.
I think that might be a Korok. You know, because you've seen like the 3 trees.
Correct, yeah.
And you have to like make them match. Oh yeah, and it looks like we just have to...
Take the Volt Fruit off the top and it should be good.
Yeah. Let's give that a shot. Let's see. That one and that one, I believe. Cool. Sweet. Alright, and yeah, I don't know if we've picked one of these up yet or not. Yeah, we have. Okay. Volt Fruits, which I believe when cooked will give you electrical resistance.
That, yeah.
Or shock resistance.
Shock resistance, yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. Alright, and Hydromelons, we've seen those before too. Those should give you heat resistance, but...
Every time I see those, it makes me want watermelon.
Oh yeah, they look so good, so refreshing. I don't like that you can't dodge that when they're, like, flying out of the sand there. But that's alright. Alright, dude, let's go. I'm about to break this nice-looking weapon here. Alright, well, fighting him kind of put me off course. You know, as you can see, we're in the sandstorm now. And I kind of got turned around. So it's not very hard to get lost if you run in a straight direction, but if you turn at all, or if you're like in the middle of fighting someone, then you can kind of lose your way. But we do, I think, want to go around this monster camp. One of them looks like he's kind of noticing us.
Saw us and then decided he didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you keep your distance, they have a little bit of trouble seeing you because it's so smoky and sandy here. Maybe not smoky, that's the wrong word. I'm thinking of
Thinking of our weather outside.
yeah, it's really smoky where we are. Well, it's improved over the past couple days, but
It has. Today's probably the best.
yeah. Anyways. Oh, cool, look at this.
That's kind of eerie.
That looks neat. Alright, I wonder what that's all about.
Oh,
Oh, and we're out of the sandstorm.
is that
Cool.
a
Looks like it's clearing
oh,
up.
it's a shrine and
Oh yeah, there is a shrine there,
And
and a great
Great
fairy
Fairy, yep.
fountain. Sweet, and this is the Gerudo Great Skeleton. And Link is freezing because it's cold now, so let's go ahead and put on our retail armor. Nice. Yeah, let's pull our camera out and see what... Oh, this must be one of the Leviathans.
looks like it is.
Cool,
The
alright.
desert one. That means there must be a different one somewhere
I
else.
think so, yeah, remember those, I think at the Serene stable, those
that's right.
Leviathan scientists?
That's right.
They were talking about 3 different ones. Yeah, so the one was in the southwest, one in the northwest, I think, and then another in the northeast. So we just
one
found...
up by the tech lab, maybe.
Yeah, we just found one. Cool. All right, so here's the Hawakoth Shrine, very conveniently close to a Great Fairy. So let's go ahead and do the shrine first, and then we'll go see the fairy. Alright, and this one is the current solution. I think this is one of my favorite shrines.
Yeah, this one's fun.
Because it's a lot of puzzles, so I like that. Anyways, so we have to get the current from this thing over to that. Not too hard to do. We can make use of the metal objects in the shrine in order to pass the current along. And actually, I should mention this. I did not notice this until I was watching the playthrough of the episode we just did during the Calamity, or not the Calamity, Thunderblight Ganon fight. So we got shocked somehow, and I think it's because one of his little electrical balls hit this thing, because there was one of these things in the Divine Beast. And that had like an area of effect shock.
Really?
Yes, and I think that's, like, we got hit by that a couple times, which shocked our weapons out of the way.
Oh, I don't think I remember that.
Yeah.
Or noticed it.
Yeah, so, if you're doing that fight, make sure not to stand too close to this thing, because when he sends his shockwaves out, they will kind of burst into a ball of electricity. Alrighty, so anyway, we just had to move that sphere over there to start this elevator going up and down. And we've got another kind of a ball of electricity that we saw in the other shrine that we just did. Or the one before that, actually. And there are some Guardian Scouts out here in the distance. So what I like to do is, you want to be careful when you activate these, because they will cause the platform to move. And if you're on that platform, you will fall straight down. So try keeping the ball far away from those, but we can go ahead and cause these guys to fall in the water, which is really hilarious.
That is brilliant.
Yep. Yep. And then let's go ahead and put this right there, because that's going to open up a little secret passageway. But first, let's go ahead and grab the Guardian materials that fell down, as well as grab this chest that's just hanging out in the water.
Beautiful.
Cool. Very useful treasure for us. Alright, so there's a couple of Guardian parts. They should be flowing in the water, but they're not really flowing that fast.
Yeah, they don't seem to be moving, yeah.
Yeah, right. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's finished. We're going to have to catch our elevator ride again. Won't be a problem. Alright. I guess the other way to take care of those scouts is you can just, you know, shoot them with arrows. I think they're like the Guardian Scout ones. They're only 13
an arrow should
points.
kill them, yeah.
Yep. Alright, so in the secret little passageway is another chest, which you can kind of see if you look through these bars, but this is the way to get to it. You might want to pick this one up because it has a gold rupee, and we're right by that fairy fountain, and you know, the other three great fairies wanted rupees, right?
And a lot of them.
And a lot of them, you're right. So we're probably going to want, you know, to grab that. Anyways, we're going
paid
to
5,000 on the last one?
the last one. No, just 1,000.
Just 1,000?
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's 100, 500, 1,000, and then we're not sure how much this one's going to need, but anyway, you're going to want to put that there, but unfortunately there's a gear that's missing, so we can't quite open up the way out yet. We're going to need to grab that gear, and it is hiding right back there. So we're going to need to get to it somehow. Yeah. Alright, so there's one more puzzle we're going to have to figure out. There's this power source here, and we're going to need to have the power flowing all the way from left to right. And we need to get all of these things to line up. They line up momentarily, but then they stop. So, yeah, we're going to have to figure this out. This one actually took me a little bit of time to figure out on my own.
This one was tough for me, too, but there's a couple ways to do this.
Yep. So what you want to do is move that... whistling is optional. But you'll want to move those metal blocks over there. So now we've got the left one and the right one lined up, but not the middle one, right? So what you want to do is go ahead and freeze this block here in the middle. Once we do that, everything is going to slide forward except for that one block we froze. Go ahead and move the metal blocks so that it's blocking the middle and the right, and then that will make everything line up. And that's it. So, it's a little bit more complicated than it looks at first, but once you...
third treasure chest.
Yeah, I think this is the last treasure chest here. And very nice, a sapphire, so that's also a lot of rupees. You'll have to go to a merchant to sell it, but still very useful if you're trying to get enough rupees for that great fairy. Alright, so we have all the treasure chests in the shrine. Alright, all we'll need to do is put this gear into place and then head towards the end. Alrighty, so you don't need to be very exact here. Just kind of put it kind of up there and it'll snap into place. Alrighty, and with that, we are out of here. Sweet, and let's go ahead and see how much this Great Fairy wants. Alright, we know the drill.
I feel for your coin purse already.
Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. I am the Great Fairy Terra. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now. So I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 10,000 rupees.
Jiminy crickets.
Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me, quickly! In order for me to regain my power, I need 10,000 rupees. Well, here you go. Here's just about everything that I have.
I'm curious as to what she says if you say, I'll keep them.
Thank you, you are too kind. Ah, the power! It's overflowing! Oh, Decoy, do you have a cough drop in your back pocket?
I might.
Ah, well, hello there. I am the great Earth Fairy Terra. I am the oldest of the four sisters. I have been watching your activities from inside my bud all this time, and haven't you been busy swinging that sword around adventuring? I'm not just making wild assumptions, you know. I truly do see all. I'll prove it right now. I'll predict what you're thinking right at this moment.
You look like Marie Antoinette.
You're probably thinking, can't we just skip to the part where she enhances my clothing? Right? Looks like I hit the mark, What an impatient person. Why don't you show me the clothing you want to have enhanced? Depending on what materials you have on hand, I should be able to enhance your clothing, but it all depends. With the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing to the max. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we can only upgrade a couple of things. I think, like, we haven't upgraded this stuff at all, so that's why. But let's see, have we upgraded anything 3 times? We have done the trousers. We need Bokoblin guts in order to upgrade them all the way.
Oh my.
So we're gonna have to grab some Bokoblin guts and do that, because the animation of upgrading something to the max is just amazing. So we definitely don't want to miss that. But unfortunately, we don't have that yet, so we're going to back out of this, and at the point where we do have enough to upgrade those trousers, we will do that. So, oh, well, that's just a shame. Well, then, I'm headed home. Take care! Alright, not to worry. We will be back, don't worry. Alright, there is a good amount of stuff around her fountain, though, so do be sure to grab it. Some cool Cephalina, which when cooked will increase our heat resistance. There's cool Cephalina, warm Cephalina, and electric Cephalina. Yeah, there's the electric Cephalina. So this is going to be really useful, I think, for some armor like the Rito armor, and I think also the Desert Vote armor might need some of this stuff. And around the back here are some Endura carrots, so be sure not to miss that. I think there's also some silent princesses too. So just explore around, use your stasis rune to highlight all the stuff that you can grab. And we did grab a picture of the skeleton, so that's nice. We're going to eventually be showing that to the Leviathan scientist, but we do need to find those other 2 skeletons. Yeah, so we should keep that in mind as we're exploring around. Alright, and let's see if there's anything on top of the skeleton here. There might be something.
That weird bone poking up.
Yeah, I wonder if there might be something up there. Let's see. It shouldn't be too hard for us to get up there. Alright, it does look a little awkward, you know, having Link climb up this way, but...
Some kind of clavicle or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure what this would be. Maybe the Leviathan scientists know. You know, they certainly have
true.
their... Oh, yeah, cool, another Korok. All right, let's carefully get to the end here. There we go.
Awesome view from up there.
That's right. Cool, well, it's awesome that we found another Great Fairy, the last Great Fairy. Cool, we found all 4, so that's pretty awesome. Alrighty, so right now, what we're going to do is, now that we've kind of explored the western edge of the desert, we're going to head kind of over here. There's this interesting looking, like, maze-like structure here. I think we've seen a couple of those around. We haven't gone to any of them yet, but there's one here, and then another one kind of over here. These are the 3, I guess, labyrinths. So we'll be checking those out as well. We're not going to go to that one in this episode, but we're going to go like kind of nearby. We're going to check out the area nearby it. And that's incidentally really close to where we need to go for the Champions Ballad main quest. So let's go ahead and warp over to the Divine Beast. That'll give us a nice place to venture close there. So we'll see you guys there. Alrighty, that looks really cool, doesn't it?
It just amazes me how big it is.
Yeah. I think this is the first time we've warped close to a Divine Beast. We can't get too close to it. The game says that it's preparing to strike, and that we can't get very close to it, so we'll need to maintain some sort of distance. Apparently the game doesn't care about that electric keys. Oh, look at that. I wonder if that... Alright, get out of here. Is that a Korok?
Oh,
it's
rupees.
not. Okay.
Just rupees.
Yeah,
I like how people just stash them under rocks.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was going to be a Korok, but I guess not. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, and I did have my Sheikah Slate set to, or my sensor set to rare ore deposits. Let's go ahead and set it to shrine, why not? Yeah, I had it set to rare ore deposits because I needed to I needed to get enough to get to 10,000 rupees.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It takes a lot of ore and rupees to do that.
Yeah. Oh, check that out.
That's got to be a Korok.
That does look like it might be a Korok. Cool.
And we're on our way to where we need to go, so that's nice.
That's right. Okay, so this one's going to be a little more complicated. I think we saw a couple where all we had to do was position one of the rocks.
So
this one, I think, has 2 rocks. Yeah.
I'm assuming something short.
Yeah, one of these is going to be short. I think they're supposed to have 9 rocks total, but one of them has, or 2 of them have 8. Let's see, I think this one has 9.
That one's got 9. That one looks like
That one's got 9 too.
3.
That one's short, I think. At least I hope I'm
right.
right.
I think that one's a short one.
All right, so let's put this here. And then there's one more we got to figure
6, 9. Yeah, okay.
It's got 9. This one has 8.
Okay.
All right. All right, so they're not quite across from each other, but let's see, it's
Kind
that
of
one.
kitty
and then this
corner,
one.
I guess.
Awesome. All right, there's 13 Korok seeds we have in our possession now. So, yeah, we need to go make a visit to Hestu. We got to see what how many more seeds we need for our next upgrade. But oh, it looks like a Guardian Stalker over here. Ooh.
At least one live one. Who knows about that stationary one off to the right there?
It might be live. I'm not sure. I think we did show this off, but if you have doubts on whether a Guardian is alive or not, you can use your stasis rune, and oh yeah, they'll highlight if they are.
That one's definitely alive.
Yeah, so we don't really need to fight them, so I'm just gonna kind of avoid them for now. As fun as it is to do the shield peering and the fighting, we'll still steer clear for a little bit. But the dead ones we can at least search, so I may as well do that.
Good to get grave rob for parts.
Yeah, I guess you could call it grave robbing, I guess. Okay, well. Alright, so let's get a little higher. I don't think we've ever been, like... Ooh, is that one alive? Nope. Okay, good. We're in the clear. Cool. Yeah, I don't think we've ever gone to, like, the Highlands area yet. Most of the Highlands are up to the north. You can kind of see it shrouded in clouds there. But there is a little bit of a, I guess, Highlands area on this
I hear
side, too.
Cass.
Oh, yeah, that's Cass. You know, I think it's because we're getting close to the maps.
Oh, probably.
That's why. So yeah, we're not quite ready to see him yet. But we're going to venture close to him near the end of this episode, I think. Because that is what we're going to do in the next one, right? So let's check out this one area. Let's do some Rivali scale to make it a little bit quicker to get up here. Pick up a rush room.
Rivali.
Yeah, that power is so useful. Usually on my gameplays, I go for Vob Meadow in the beginning because it's just such a useful power to have. You know, getting to the top of the towers.
Shooting at enemies, I mean, it's so useful.
Yeah, making it so you don't have to climb as much, especially when, you know, it's early in the game and you don't have a lot of stamina. You know, being able to climb like this or get some altitude, like a little bit of a head start, is just so useful. So I definitely like that. Anyways, so now we're kind of up in the snow here. It's pretty neat. And there's this kind of tall looking pillar out here too. So that's interesting. Yeah, but let's see if we can see Cass from up here. Don't really see him, but he is kind of in that general direction. Oh, actually, yeah, I think he's right over there. Yep, that looks exactly like those things that popped up out of the ground after we finished the Tamer's trial in the last episode. So cool, that looks like exactly where we need to go next.
Ouch.
Really, dude? Alright, I need a weapon.
I'm about to end you.
Yeah, right. I am running low on one-handed weapons. Let's just use the Master Sword. Get out of here. Okay. You could have been a little nicer about that. They don't have to shoot me from a point-blank range. Oh, well. Alright, oh, and I should have checked what other ingredients we needed, or materials we needed to upgrade our climber's gear. Because I don't know if we need any more rush rooms, but we may as well collect them while we're here. I think we need rush rooms, and if we don't need those, then we need the hightail lizards. Yeah, so we need to be on the lookout for those as well. Alright, and I think I can make it up here, yeah. There is a decent amount of rush-rooms, not restrooms. Rush rooms up here. Alright, let's get one more. Perfect. Alrighty, and I think there might even be something on top of this pillar here. And it doesn't look like it's a long climb up. Let's see. Oh, and are those rocks or snowballs? It's kind of hard to tell.
I'm not quite sure.
Let's see.
Probably snowballs?
Maybe. Well, that's definitely a Korok. Nice. Alright, we need as many of you guys as we can get. Alright, yeah, it looks like there's this kind of abandoned structure right here. It definitely looks like it's seen better days. So let's check that out. Not much to it. There is a spot for a fire. Oh, and a book.
Interesting.
Read the Mountain and Peak log? Yeah, sure. This is the log of my findings concerning the shrine that sleeps on a snowy Gerudo Peak. Discovery log, day 1. I come to the snowy mountain intending to find the ancient shrine that was written about in an old text. The shrine slumbers near the pedestal on a snowy Gerudo Peak. I believe I've arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the passage. Discovery log, day 7. It's been 7 days since I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the ancient text. Unfortunately, I'm eating through my food provisions more quickly than I anticipated. On a brighter note, I've found an explanation in the source text that may be the key to this riddle. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. I noticed a faint glow to the pedestal for a short while each day, but how to cast a cold shadow onto its core? It seems that this calls for further research here. Discovery log today, I've lost count. I can feel that I'm a hair's breadth away from unlocking the secrets hidden within the pedestal. I'm certain that casting and cold refer to using a specific type of shadow, but I've run out of food entirely, and I doubt now that I ever had the tools to do the job, whatever they might be. Yikes, and that's all she wrote. Yikes. So hopefully whoever that was up here exploring made their way back down to safety?
I guess we'll find a dead body if they didn't.
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully not. But let's go ahead and set a piece of flint there, because we're going to need to rest for a little bit. Let's rest until noon. There we go. And let's look around the area and see if we can find that pedestal. Alright, yeah, so let's look around here. There's a couple of ponds and a snowball right there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's a pedestal right here.
There it is.
Okay. So we need to cast a cold shadow onto the pedestal, right? Okay.
And it's about that time of day, it looks like.
Yeah, so the sun is right up there. Let's kind of... You can use your shadow on the ground to see where exactly it's pointing. Yeah, so it's going to be a couple more hours until the shadow... I guess we're going to have to cast the shadow from here. It's going to be a couple more hours until the shadow is going to be right over there. So what you'll want to do is... Let's roll the snowball around a little bit to get it a little bigger. We don't want it to quite fall off the cliff. That would be bad. If it does,
nice.
There are a couple more snowballs that you can use. Make sure you don't have a fire weapon equipped. It's really cold up here, so if you don't have like the Rito armor or anything that gives you cold resistance, you might be tempted to have a flame sword on, but you don't want to have a flame sword because it will melt the snowball. Alright, so what I've done with this shrine is I've set that there in the water and then used a Cryonis pillar to help raise the snowball up. And if you stand on top of the pillar and hold the snowball, you can kind of see that you're casting a shadow on
Ever so
the
slightly.
cliff there. Yep. So I think this will work.
I did a gameplay once when I did this, and the ice block actually casted the cold shadow. I dropped the snowball before I could get it in place, but the ice block casted a shadow.
I think that can work too. If you use a Cryonis pillar, like put in the right spot, I think that will count too. Anyways, we're going to have to wait a couple of more hours in game time, so we will see you in a couple of hours. Alrighty, so it's 1600 in game time or 4 o'clock p.m. and
That was the longest 2 hours.
it was a long. We were over here
Sitting
just
here
like
watching this.
yeah, talking amongst ourselves. I'm like, ugh, how long is this gonna take? Anyways, so that'll the pedestal will start glowing around that time. So that's kind of your cue to get into position. But we kind of haven't moved since getting into position.
Yep, I think this is going to have to be dead center.
Just about. So you can see the circular shape of the snowball that we have. So you want to make sure that that circle shadow is on the very center of that pedestal. I don't want to zoom in any with our scope because I think we'll drop the snowball. But,
Yep.
You'll want to kind of move and get right into position. And as long as you have the center of that blocked, it should
There
work.
it goes.
All right, and that should make the shrine pop up. Cool. Alrighty, thank you for your fine service, Snowball, but we don't need you anymore, so go enjoy your...
Go melt somewhere.
Yep. Alrighty. Alright, so that'll make the shrine pop up. It'll probably just be a blessing shrine, since this one was tied to a shrine quest.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them aren't, so we'll see. And as you could tell from the water in that little intro cutscene, yes, it's just a blessing. Another Moonlight
Another
Scimitar.
one.
Okay, and we have room for it because I think we broke our last one.
Yep.
Not bad. Okay. Cool. Alrighty, so that will do it for the Suma Sama Shrine. I see one more Rusher Room out there, which is... You know what? If
You
we don't
want to get it.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, though. If we don't need it for armor upgrades, we can cook it and get a hasty meal.
That's true.
Yeah, so... And that'll be really useful because here soon we're going to have to run around the Hebra region in the northwest. And it's all snowy up there, too. And if you didn't notice, Link runs and walks kind of slow in the snow. So having a hasty meal will actually help a lot. It'll help him run a little bit quicker. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're going to head over to Cass, over to that pedestal that we saw, because we are kind of close to it, and that is where we're going to be in the next episode. So we may as well, you know, get closer to it at least.
Cut down on the travel time a little bit.
That's right. Oh, there it is, right there.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's way close.
Yep. All right, so we will get kind of as close as we can. If we get too close, it's going to trigger a little cutscene, which we don't want. If it happens, it happens. But we'll save that for the next episode, which I hope all of you are very excited to see.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm especially looking forward to getting to the Champions Ballad stuff, because that is really, really nice.
It is. It's impressive.
Yep. All right, cool. Well, we are going to land right about here. I think that's a safe distance away. And then, until then, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Yep.
All right. So, as always, I've been Ace10.
And I've been Decoy. Don't forget to have fun.
That's right. We'll see you guys there. All right, we're getting there. God, this takes so long. It's only like 2 minutes, but it's like, ugh.
That was the longest 2 hours.
Okay.